and very cunning. I want to see a show of hands. Who in here like to be conned? Who in here likes to be tricked? Who in here likes to be fooled? This is what Satan does. When we are introduced by him, this is what he was doing to mankind. And guess what, Sister Deborah? He hadn't stopped doing it. Lying to us is the oldest trick in the book. Look at what he said in verse 1, you all. Yeah, hath God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. He's causing doubt. He is disturbing the relationship between you and God. He continues to do so. He was there to break up family. He was there to cause a divorce. He was there to turn Adam against Eve, even Adam against God. He was there to kill, steal, and destroy. What makes us think if he did it to Adam and Eve, that he won't do it to Beverly and Purcell? That's right. Or to Shari and Donnie? Or anybody else in this room? If he destroyed their life, what makes us think he ain't here to destroy ours? He's good at doing what he does. He is a killer. He is a stealer. And he is a master destroyer. And he looked back on his slewfoot self and laughed at everything he has created. So he introduces us to him in the 3rd chapter of the book of Genesis. And guess what? He keeps on going throughout every book. He is talked about. He is shown. He is described. And guess what? Not only do the old prophets introduce us to him, not only do the old prophets talk about him, but Jesus tells us about Satan himself. He is an intricate figure in eternity. He is the one who is after our souls. And the conflict is very important because your soul is the battleground. We're in a war. Your soul is the battleground. We're in a war. The trophy is your soul. Should you have some say-so in how the battle ends? Now, I'm telling you all this because soon as you let your guard down, he got you. He's an opportunistic beast. And he craves off the right moment and the right time. Jesus said, I will stand at the door and knock. If any man hears my voice and let me in, I will come and sup with them. Satan don't stand at the door and knock. He let it get cracked open and kick the door down to destroy everything that's behind it. And let's go this, y'all. Let's go to 2 Corinthians, 2 and 11. And then we're going to jump right into our lesson. As a matter of fact, on this side, on to my right, I want you all to get 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. And those of you all to my left get Isaiah 14, 12 through 15.
What's the last one?
2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Right. And you all on this side to my left get Isaiah 14, 12 and 15. What does 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 say?
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Are we? Are we ignorant of his devices? Unless he get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant against Satan's devices. But are we? Are we ignorant of his devices? Because, thank you, Bill, they help us out. And that's the truth. So sometimes we are so ignorant of his devices, he gets the advantage of us. He gets the advantage. Matter of fact, he has a foot in our house. And he's controlling things because we are not prevalent, we are not knowledgeable, we're not understanding about his devices. We don't understand what he's trying to do. And what we do is we allow him to have the advantage over our money, over our house, over our mind, even over our emotions. Because we are ignorant, Linda, of his devices. And tonight, we're not going to be ignorant anymore. This, I thank God for learning. This was a learning lesson for me. Because sometimes you forget. You forget. And that's what he wants you to do, let your guard down. What does Isaiah 14, 12, and 15 say?
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down
to the ground, which did weaken the nations. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend unto heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
So we see that it has a lot to say about it. We see that it tells us to don't be ignorant of the devices, and then it even tells how things got started. It tells us what his first name was, what he was created to be in. He was Lucifer. He was a beautiful being, you all. I wish you could have saw him. The Bible said he had pipes built into his bones. It talks about the rubies and the stones that adored his body. He had pipes, and his body was built of this emerald, these jewels, these stones. And what would happen is, as he go to and from the earth, the wind would catch into the pipes, and he would make music before God. And every time he would ascend into the presence of God, the glory of God would shine off his body. And it would make him look even more beautiful. Because God has a way of doing us like that. Yeah. When we are filled with the Spirit of God, the Spirit of God makes us attractive. Did y'all know that?
Yes, sir.
The Spirit of God makes us attractive. That's why we have to be careful, because sooner or later we'll get pride in our heart like Satan. I want to read Ezekiel. Y'all just follow me. Ezekiel 28, 12, and 19 for you. Just write it down if you can. Ezekiel 28, 12 through 19. And look at how it describes Satan. It says, Thus says the Lord thy God, thou sealest up the son full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. There has been in Eve, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The sardius, the topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the cypher, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and the gold. The workmanship of the tarbets and thy pipes were prepared in thee in the day that thou wast created. Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of God. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stone of fire. Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou wast created till iniquity was found in thee. It talks about how beautiful Lucifer was. And that's who God created. He created Lucifer. Lucifer turned into Satan. What happened? It says that iniquity was found in thee. He was the first one to sin. Sin didn't start on earth. Sin started where?
In heaven.
All right, do me a favor. Turn to Revelations, the 12th chapter. Verses 7 through 12. And what the Bible does, it gives us a glimpse of exactly what happened in heaven with Lucifer, the son of the morning. Beautiful angel who got filled with pride. What happened? The Bible teaches us right here. It says what happened was there was a war in heaven between Michael and his angels, fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was there place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth. Where? Where was he cast out? He says, in him and his angels. He says, were cast out. And I heard a voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in God, of our God, and the power of Christ, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before our God both day and night.